Okay, review. Number one, you're immersed into a family honesty group. Number two, habits and pastors. Number three, blood, seed, and voice. Number four is transformation vacation. Okay, we're dealing with spirits in the spirit realm. We're dealing with personal habits. I can choose to do something that's not so good. There are two ways, the wise way and the foolish way. And the difference between the two ways is obvious. It's not hard to figure out. So, a transformation vacation. If you set yourself away from all of your common activities for a serious period of time, the spirits around you who actually live in the people, primarily the voices and the attitudes and the emotions of the people around you, in your entertainment, in your friends, in your parents, in your church atmosphere, there are what people call religious spirits sitting in certain places that will say things like, oh, well, God wouldn't want you to do that, when it's clearly written that Jesus asks you to do that. And the people near you actually have a more powerful influence over you than than a lot of other stuff. You can read and study, but you're still going to behave like your friends and your peer group around you. You're going to wear the same shoes that they wear. So if you take a transformation vacation, the spirits that know how to remain in your atmosphere, they don't possess you. That's a bad word. It's not demon possession. It's demon harassment, affliction, clinging. It literally means to be something clinging to you. It doesn't own you, but when you're weak, it knows how to kind of override your better judgment. That's a better picture. So, transformation vacation, when you put yourself in other people's atmosphere that is focused on a high vision, high purpose, high objectives. It's just like the 3 years of commercial fishermen following Jesus. They left their livelihood. Study Elisha. Elisha wanted to take care of his parents. Elijah said, oh, okay, see you later, man. And what did Elisha do? He killed his means of taking care of his parents. He ruined his livelihood. He ruined his good work. He killed his oxen and he burned his plows. That's how he would have kept his parents alive. God took care of them anyway. So the idea is, get out of your comfortable practices, even the things that your logic and your common sense says, well, I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to do this. And because of that, unclean spirits will be busted off of you. And it takes time. Now, the men are called to this kind of work. The women are called to actually attach to men who have had the courage to do that. Some women do need to take a full transformation vacation, but the women who are wise know that if they connect with a male human being that has broken away from the troubling spirits, her connection to that male human being causes the atmosphere over her house and her atmosphere to be wonderful, inspiring, good, etc., etc. The man sets the spirit tone for the family. It doesn't mean that the woman is a second-class citizen, but the transformation vacation is fascinating. The commercial fisherman took a 3-year break. The Rabbi Paul took a 3-year break away from even the apostles, all on his own, learning by the Holy Spirit. You're going to hear me talk about transformation vacation. First, we talk about the way of life and the apostles' teachings and what Jesus really taught. And we compare that to the screwed up church that I've lived in my whole life, and you have probably lived in as well, or maybe haven't done any church. So we describe the outline of how we're going to live. Then we break and take a transformation vacation. And we get so inspired. We get so many downloads from heaven itself. We get so many pictures of how our life is going to be when we come out. Then we're actually ready to live in the new covenant way of life, supernatural lifestyle. That's why the transformation vacation is so great. You learn and understand. You make a break and you get cleaned. And then you go back and you create the life that you always needed. And sometimes you're actually creating that life for little children and people who are just now getting rescued. Because you have been removed. Your troubling spirits have been removed. There might be a couple that stay around because God likes people to stay humble and say, okay, I'm one of those people that's really scared of this thing and I have troubles in this area. And I'm so much better in a million different areas, but these two things, are my areas of weakness that I need you guys' help a little bit. Some things you get totally freed from. Other things you're going to work on for a lifetime, and that's okay. Transformation vacation. Think about it. Look for the scriptures in the description box.